Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. As always, I appreciate you stopping by and coming by. It might be your first time here. I welcome you. I throw out the welcome mat, the kind that really gets the dirt off your shoes. I'm not talking about the flat. I'm talking about that nice textured one that really you wipe your feet off, gets it good. And if you're if you're coming back, then thank you. You already know the routine. Take the shoes off at the door. Okay, so we're coming back to the Manic Street Preachers, or Manic Street Preachers rather. We're going to listen to this track, Motorcycle Emptiness. This is off of their debut album, which was actually released here. I should have that pulled up. 1992. After listening to the two other tracks, a lot of you guys had suggested that this be the next one that I encounter, and so encounter we must. Some of you that had suggested this track, hold on, there's a long list of names, but I'm only going to do like the first, I don't know. Nehem, Kevin Caffey, Richard Draper, Lil Elsie, Jeremy Blackmore, Caden Richards, Arc Phoenix, Gablin, Azri Ace, Beehive Cluster, Robert Bagley, Dylan Roberts. Let's do two more: John Glover and Miles Brown. Almost said Davis, but not. So let's go ahead and listen to the track. We will talk about it after. Here we go. Love that lead too. Into the shuffle. Ooh, the strings, little pizzicato. That is some good guitar. That's some great guitar. I've only listened to 3 songs from the band, but this one is very, very easily my favorite. This has a lot of fantastic elements to it. This is a great listen. This is fun to listen to. It's impactful. As we've gotten with their music and their songs that I've listened to, at least, there's a lot of meaning in the lyrics. There's a lot of depth to the lyrics, actually. I gotta start off talking about the guitar playing. That lead. Wow. And then into the that is such a nice melodic lead that keeps on repeating throughout the track. And it's one of those, to me, it's a first listen. To me, it feels like one of those kind of iconic guitar leads that it repeats throughout the song. You hear it once, you know it's coming back around to bend again. But like, it's what makes the song, it's what catapults it into a different stratosphere. It's just one of those tracks that makes it. It's like, oh my God, The Smiths. Oh my God, the song, you know what I'm talking about. With the guitar from Mar. You know, How Soon Is Now, right? All right, it's like that guitar line. Like, it's just one of those that, like, infects your brain. Like, whatever those things are from Last of Us. Anyways, so James Dean Bradfield is handling the lead vocals, but also handling what I would assume to be the lead guitar in here. So besides that guitar playing, which we get a little bit of a solo as well, singing is passionate. I love that. I like how it feels, this sounds stupid, but I think you know what I mean. It feels like he's singing with the same feeling that is emoted in the writing and in the lyrics. You know what I mean? It's not like he just wrote pen to paper, here's the lyrics, all right, put it out there, we'll sing the lines. No, it's like he's actually feeling what he's singing. And I enjoy that. I think it comes across very nicely here in the track. Sorry, my cat is wandering around, wanting attention. You want to come over? Oh, she's going to jump around. Okay, all right. The changes that happen from the break forward are also really nice. She's jumping on random things now. The halfway point, when the music kind of opens up, we get a layer of atmosphere, some really nice piano playing as well. Piano seems to be played by Richard Cottle on the keyboards. And then you also have some pizzicato strings that are brought in. Like, there's a lot of little elements. My cat is looking like she wants to jump at the camera. There's a lot of little elements that are brought in and break up, not the monotony, but just break up the structure at that moment, which is really nice. And not only do those elements come in and do their business at the break of the song, but they carry on throughout the rest of the track from there forward, which I think is really nice, how it's not just a single instance. No, it continues on in different ways. So I think that that's really, really nice how they brought that all together. That's really good composition and song structuring. So let's dive into these lyrics a little bit here. Culture sucks down words. Itemize loathing and feed yourself smiles. I feel like there's so much you could probably gather in just those two lines. Culture sucks down words. Itemize your loathing, like okay, depression, anxiety, like itemize it. Feeding yourself smiles, like you have to force yourself to smile through it, is kind of what I'm getting at or thinking. Organize your safe tribal war. Hurt, maim, kill, and enslave the ghetto. Each day living out a lie, life sold cheaply forever and ever. I think that last line there in that stanza kind of captures the message here. Life being sold cheaply like a commodity. Under neon loneliness, motorcycle emptiness. Under neon loneliness, motorcycle emptiness. I view that as neon loneliness. I think of a city. I think of neon lights. My cat is wandering. Neon lights, but there's a certain emptiness underneath the glow. There's a certain loneliness for as not lonely as you should be, for example, in a city, surrounded by people, surrounded by culture. So why are you finding yourself lonely in these vibrant lights? Motorcycle emptiness. Perhaps I think of a motorcycle and someone taking a long ride on a motorcycle trip and searching to assuage their emptiness or loneliness. Life lies a slow suicide, orthodox dreams and symbolic myths. From feudal serf to spender, I like that. From the bottom, from serving to spending, but you're still stuck. You're still stuck rather. This wonderful world of purchase power. Just like lungs sucking on air, survival's natural as sorrow, sorrow, sorrow. There's a lot of truth. There's a lot of great little philosophical thoughts and ideas in here. I love that line, orthodox dreams and symbolic myths. Like an orthodox dream is a dream that's orthodox. It's normal. Everybody has it, right? Don't be afraid to dream outside the norm. And symbolic myths, myths that are a symbol of something but not real. There's nothing tangible there. All we want from you are the kicks you've given us. All we want from you are the kicks you've given us. So he's finding himself kicked. They're finding themselves kicked down and downtrodden. But yet at the same time, he says, all we want from you are those kicks. Perhaps they can use that as a motivation in overcoming. Maybe. Drive away and it's the same. Everywhere death row, everyone's a victim. Your joys are counterfeit. This happiness, corrupt political stuff. Life living like a comatose. Ego loaded and swallow, swallow, swallow. These are some really good lyrics. If there's one thing I want to say, this is just off of listening to 3 songs, the writing is really, really strong. It says that this was the 5th single to be released from their debut album. It's inspired by the book Rumblefish about biker gang culture, which I've never heard of that particular book. According to the lyrics, or according to the band, the lyrics are an attack on the hollowness of a lifestyle centered around consumerism, which is offered by capitalism, describing how society expects young people to conform. Which is true. Like I said, that's why I said that expectation and breaking past that expectation and that particular normalcy, so to speak. Anyways, really, really wonderful track. Thank you guys so much for the recommendation on this one. Let me know what you all thought, though, in the comments below. You can follow me over on Twitter. You can support the channel on Patreon. Thank you, as always, for stopping by. Once again, if it's your first time here, now you know the routine. Now you know. If it's not, you already knew the routine, but I'm glad to have you back. So come on back tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all later. Bye, guys.